trust is what journalists depend on to do their jobs. Without it, things can get difficult and even dangerous. Journalist Pia Ranada knows all about that. She works for the Filipino outlet Rappler. Her work was targeted by the former Filipino president and his administration. She spoke earlier with CBC's Corey Funk.
So yeah, in the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte was president from 2016 to 2022. And during his time, he was a highly popular president. A lot of people loved him, felt very close to him. But at the same time, he was very openly hostile to any critics. And so journalists were one of those, especially journalists who were covering his administration critically, including Rappler, my news outlet. So we investigated his drug war, we investigated government deals in the military, and we were very, very critical, as journalists should be, right? We are watchdogs of the government. And during this time, Duterte didn't like it, didn't like the kind of coverage we were giving, and he ended up banning me from covering him. So I was banned 2018 to 2022 from covering the president, and this expanded to the rest of the newsroom. No one in Rappler could set foot in any venue where he was. So we challenged that ban. A year later, we went to the Supreme Court asking the court to declare unconstitutional the presidential coverage ban because it violated press freedom, which is enshrined in our Constitution. So aside from that, Duterte attacked our newsroom in many legal ways. So there were 11 legal cases filed against Rappler during his time. And my boss, Maria Ressa, our CEO, was actually arrested twice. In the span of 2 months, she had to pay bail 8 times. And we spent millions of dollars on legal fees, travel bonds, bail. And up till now, she's actually been convicted of cyber libel. We're appealing this decision, but cyber libel is kind of like, it's libel, but online, and it carries a weightier penalty than traditional libels.
Were you worried for your life at all?
Yes, I was. So there was a time when I got banned, right? Like I was entering Malacanang, the palace, and the guard there, he was in full battle regalia, and he was the one to tell me that Duterte had banned me, and that incident was all over TV. And so for a time, my mother was very concerned that if I were to do my usual commute going to the palace, that someone might recognize me, like maybe throw acid in my face. So I was assigned like a driver for a month just to make sure, like nothing happens like in the wake of the ban. And yeah, I would get a lot of rape threats, death threats in my inbox. Whenever I would speak out during a press conference and there's a YouTube live, so the comments would be like, "Oh, Pia Ranada, like you should be killed or you deserve to be raped," etc.
Your job is kind of shifted a little bit, where your job is actually now to build trust for Rappler and reach out to communities to help them understand that you mean well and you are trying to tell the truth. How's that job going, and how are you doing that, especially in such a hostile environment?
It's been extremely fulfilling. In fact, my work now is in a way healing the wounds that I sustained during the Duterte years, because now I get to really try to understand people's psychology and really understand what it takes to have a better, more authentic relationship with news consumers. And we don't even call them consumers or users or readers. We call them community. It's like an attitude shift where we see this kind of two-way engagement. It's a two-way conversation. It's not going to be the media saying, "This is what's true, believe this." This is, like kind of talking down to people, but more of engaging in a conversation where, what is it you need? What are we not covering enough? Like, how can we amplify your issues and make sure people in power understand your concerns? So it's been extremely fulfilling. Like, some part of my work is going around the country, leading these fact-checking workshops to teach like students, senior citizens, how to be more critical thinking, how to do fact-checking, the way journalists would, like to apply the skills we would use every day for their daily lives, so they don't get hoodwinked, they don't get manipulated, and they can protect their loved ones. So part of it is also doing more community-driven storytelling in journalism, writing about marginalized sectors and how the status quo is not serving them, and really linking government officials with those groups that don't ever get represented in all of these meetings.